Good morning. I believe it is morning. Today is what's today? Today's Thursday. Today's the 16th. Is it Thursday or Friday? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Today is Thursday the 16th. And guess what I'm going to do today at 12 o'clock? I am going to do Q&A Friday. Q&A Friday a day early. You know why? Because tomorrow I am not going to be able to go live. And I've got some really good questions. Joseph, thanks for joining us. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I'm going to go live today at 12 o'clock Eastern because I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow, Friday. I doubt I will not be able to go at 12, and I'm not going to go live at 5 o'clock either. So I thought I would get it done today. So today is going to be Q&A Friday. Pretend like today is Friday. And I got a couple cool questions that came up and things I learned. We're going to talk one about circuit breakers and a panel board. And when I say circuit breakers in a panel board, I'm going to talk about circuit breakers in a panel board that when you put the dead front on and you put the covers on, you don't see the circuit breaker. Is that permitted? Can I do that? Is it permitted to require you to take that dead front off to be able to see a circuit breaker, to turn it on or off to do something? We're going to talk about that application. We're going to take a look at the UL standards in that regard. I want to talk a little bit about heat rise. I got a call or I got carbon copied on some questions from really sharp individuals out in the field. And it's a puppuccino. Anyway, about heat rise. So an individual had some AFCI, AFGF circuit breakers in a panel, and they experienced a trip. I think it was a trip. Yeah, and they were suspecting just trying to troubleshoot. And one of the questions that came up was the heat rise. We have multiple breakers inside of a panel board next to each other. And I've heard this in the past. I've heard this in the past before. Years ago, we would have multiple AFCIs right next to each other. In fact, there were some jurisdictions that made a requirement to put a standard thermal mag breaker in between the AFCI breakers. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. The other thing that came up were the trip codes. Did you know that on an AFCI circuit breaker trip codes, you can in your troubleshooting, you can determine why the device tripped. So I want to talk a little bit about that as well. Those are three questions that I want to cover today, definitely. I am going through my emails over here, and I'm going to find probably a few more. I got to create a little list. But I just thought it would be, I didn't want to miss a Friday, Joseph, so I did not want to, I didn't want to miss my Q&A Friday because I get beat up for that when I do. And I know I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, so I thought I would just do that today. So I'm getting a little error. It says over here that my bitrate setting is out of recommended for. Please set bitrate values less than 4,000 kilobauds per second. I'm just going to try something. We're going to learn something today about my bit rate. I know you all were worried about my bit rate. So I have my bit rate. My bit rate kilowatt per second is 5,000 right now. I've got it set for 4,500. I'm going to change it to 4,000 and hit apply. And see what that does. So anyway, today at 12 o'clock Eastern, join me for a impromptu Q&A Friday. I've got 3 items on my list so far. If you have questions, please send them over to me. Use this chat, send them to me via LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, YouTube, or connect with me on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And remember, on my YouTube channel, subscribe, right? Subscribe. And if you hit the thumbs up, if you have to, look at this. I went down to 3,738. I'm at 4,102. Hold on, we're going to get to this in a second. Remember, if you want to hit the thumbs up, you got to hit it once. It's all you need. If you want to hit the thumbs down, you got to hit it twice. That's what you need. Now, my bit rate. It says my bit rate setting is out of recommended for. Is out of recommended for. Your bit rate, anyway, please set bit rate values less than 4,000. I'm at 4,096. I'm going to change it again. I want to get this right because I want to make sure that my stream, I'm going to set it to 3,950. I don't know what the right bit rate is, but I'm setting it to, look at that. It's at 4,096. And it's now white, and it's not giving me a problem. So I shouldn't have changed. Well, I changed it. We'll see what happens. So my bit rate looks good. I'm not getting any errors on my stream. I appreciate Joseph. I appreciate you dialing in. Remember to tune in today at 12 o'clock Eastern. I will bring a bank of questions in. I tell you what, the circuit breaker and a panel board, the question, I learned something this week. It was actually yesterday. I learned something, and I want to share it with all of you as well, so we can learn together. Remember too, IAEI. Don't forget to go out to the IAEI's YouTube site. Please subscribe to that channel as well. Look at that, my 3888, and I'm supposed to be less than 4,000, and I am less than 4,000. It's still giving me a bit rate issue. I don't get it. Anyway, looking forward to it. Me too, Joseph. Thank you for joining in. So remember, subscribe to IAEI's YouTube channel. Connect with them on Facebook and LinkedIn as well. We're doing everything we can to share more and more technical content with each of you. And I will see you today at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to sign off. I just want to also do a test of my, look at that, my bit rate. I have my bit rate set to 30. I don't even know what, it's just my keyframe interval is 2. My bit rate is less than 4,000. I set it, and you guys were with me. My bit rate is set for my output at 3,950. And last I checked, 3,950 is less than 4,000. But my bit rate going out here to restream is 4,598. Now, why is that? And it says that I'm on the streaming. I'm streaming at 3,950. My rate control is CBR. I don't think I can change that here. I'm going to do some homework. And I know the stream is coming through well. CPU usage is faster. I don't know. I don't know, gentlemen and ladies. But in any case, it is what it is. So thanks for joining in, and we will see you today at 12 o'clock. So take care, stay safe, and please stay healthy, at least until 12 o'clock Eastern. That way I can remind you again to do that. All right, everybody. See you soon. Take care. Thanks.